Mike Sports Vibes. Thank you for vibing with me. This is the game preview between the mighty Minnesota Vikings versus the Indianapolis Colts. Now, this is week 9, and I can't believe that we're already in week 9. Is it just me, or is this season going by super quick, super fast? Leave in the comments below. Let me know how you feel about that. And also, give me your final score prediction. I'm going to give you mine right now. 37-12 Vikings. I feel like it's going to be a straight-up beatdown. We're not going to allow any touchdowns, and there's no way we should lose this game. I'm not saying that this is a must-win, but this is a must-win for the Vikings because we lost 2 straight games. We went from first place in the NFC North Division to third place in the NFC North Division, and I don't like it. But let me talk that talk about it. Let me talk that talk. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. It's definitely going down. We're going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game. So join the YouTube family. We will be live for that Sunday night game versus this team. We will be live, and it's going to be lit. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you get your popcorn ready. Get all that ready. Just get it ready because it's going to be fun. But anyway, let's get to some of the details of this game and why I feel like the Minnesota Vikings will beat the brakes off of the Colts. They better. Now, let me call out the coaches. KOC, you're the head coach, but you are mostly the play caller for the offense. Now, if your offense can't score on the Colts defense, which is ranked 29th in total defense, giving up 382 yards a game, something is seriously wrong, and we gotta do some things. We gotta change it up. Like a change up in baseball, we gotta change it up, man. For real. Now let's talk about the rushing defense for the Colts. They're ranked 31. They're allowing 159.9 rushing yards a game. Now, if we can't rush the ball on this team, I don't care if we run the ball out of the shotgun formation. I don't care if we do a running back draw. I don't care if we run it up the middle. I don't care if we run it on the outside. Whatever we gotta do, make sure we run that dang on ball. Now, another thing about their defense that's very bad. They're ranked 26 overall in red zone defense. That is 63.6% chance of the Vikings getting a dang on touchdown when they're in the red zone. So every time we're in that red zone, we should be able to score a touchdown. I'm not saying every other time. I'm not saying every 3 times. I'm saying every single time. Can I talk that talk, y'all? Can I talk that talk? No. Let's get a little bit more specific. I know the injury report didn't come out. I don't know who's going to play, but I know TJ Hockenson is ready to be unleashed. I know Justin Jefferson, Jets, one of the best wide receivers in the NFL. I think he is the best wide receiver in the NFL, is ready to be unleashed on the Colts secondary. I know for a fact Jordan Addison is ready to be unleashed. He had an Instagram story, and it said free 3. Now, I agree with that. Free 3. Unleash them. And what I mean by that is there should be specific plays in KOC's game plan, play calling, that goes straight to number 3. Get him the ball. Wide receiver screen. Whatever you got to do, get that man the ball. Unleash him. Spread that ball around. I know Justin Jefferson's that guy, but you got to spread that ball around for us to be the best Viking. For us to be the best team we can be, you got to spread that ball around. You know what I'm saying? And look, let me say this real quick. I know we lost Christian Darrisaw. I don't know what KOC is going to do, but I'm rocking with you, KOC. Whatever decision that you make, I got no choice but to rock with you. And since I'm a diehard Viking fan, I'm going to rock with you with whatever decision you make. But figure that out, please. And this is the perfect team to figure that out with, because the Colts defense ain't that good. They don't get after the quarterback all like that. Let me just name a couple players that I'm not saying be scared of, but some players that they all right, though. When it comes to Zaire Franklin, the linebacker, number 44, keep an eye on him. He's everywhere. He is everywhere. This man is leading his team in tackles with 87. He has 2 forced fumbles. Also, their young corner, and I like him a lot, actually, Jaylon Jones, number 40. He has 9 passes defended, 1 forced fumble, and he's leading his team with 2 interceptions. Straight up, he's a good corner, but he ain't going to be able to stop what we got. I just want to put that out there. He ain't going to be the stop what the Vikings got. Now, they have a defensive end named Leato Latu. And if I jacked your name up, I didn't mean to. He has 2 sacks, 2 forced fumbles. He's a rookie. I actually liked him out of the draft, but that's another story for another day. Dayo Adayingbo, defensive end, he has 3 sacks. Look, they got some players, but they're not all that. They're not all that. Then they got a defensive tackle named DeForest Buckner. He's all right. But regardless of what I just said, with some of the players they got on their defensive side of the ball, we should be able to dominate them. Aaron Jones, Ty Chandler, Cam Akers, we should be able to run all over them. I said it before, I'm going to say it again. And look, Aaron Jones, I would be very disappointed if Aaron Jones don't got over 100 rushing yards. I'll be very disappointed if Jordan Addison or JJ or TJ Hawkinson, one of the big 3, better have more than 100 receiving yards. To be honest with you, against this defense, ain't no way. Ain't no way. So that's all I got to say. KLC, I'm calling you out. After the scripted plays, something better give, man. Because your scripted plays are all that in the bag of chips. I said that before. But after the scripted plays, it's too predictable and it's too easy to stop. So we got to switch that around, all right? So now let's get to the defense. Brian Flores, I'm calling you out. I'm about to talk that talk.
Talk that talk.
Hey, Brian Flores, man. This offense ain't good. The Colts offense ain't good. It starts with their quarterback, Anthony Richardson. I would be more scared if Joe Flacco was playing. Let's keep it real. I'd be more scared if Joe Flacco was playing, even at his age. But because Anthony Richardson, I know he's young. I ain't trying to hate on the boy. I hope the best for him. Not against us, but I hope the best for the brother. This man has more interceptions than touchdowns. This man is struggling in every way you can think of. He's a dual threat quarterback. He'll real run that ball. But I feel like he might not be the guy. I'm going to keep it real. Colts fans, I don't want to come. Look, I'm just keeping it real, man. I was watching some of his play, and I'm like, yo, this bull, something ain't right. Maybe it's your offensive coordinator. Maybe it's your head coach, but he does not look comfortable in the pocket. He does not look comfortable at all. He does have a big arm, but I'm not really scared of what they got going on. When it comes to, if we stop their rushing attack, if we stop their running backs, whoever's going to be their running back for this game, right? Because I don't know the injury report. We should be able to win this game. We stop the run game, it's over. You feel me? Because I don't believe in Anthony Richardson can beat the Vikings. Even the Vikings secondary. I don't think you can beat the Vikings secondary with his arm. Even though the zone might be wide open for the secondary of the Vikings. We got to change that, Brian Flores. The zone should not be that open, bruh. I got to hit you with the nah, bruh. I got to hit you with the nah, bruh. Nah. But it shouldn't. So their leading wide receiver is Alec Pierce. He has 394 receiving yards and 3 touchdowns. But the wide receiver that I'm like, yo, I think he's really good. I think he's the best wide receiver on their team, but he's not getting the ball because their quarterback ain't really doing too much. But his name is Michael Pittman Jr. I think he's the best wide receiver on their team, to be honest with you. But they're just not able to get the ball to their wide receivers like that. But getting back to the run game, you got to stop Jonathan Taylor. He has 5 touchdowns. His average per carry is 4.9, and he has 454 rushing yards. He wears number 28. See, this jersey right here is number 28. That's the real number 28 right there. That's the real number 28 right there, Adrian Peterson. The best running back of all time. Just my opinion all day, every day. That's my guy right there. I used to work at Kmart, right? And I saved up all my money to go get that jersey and get it framed. You know what I mean? So I'm really proud to say that I got Adrian Peterson signed autograph jersey on my wall. Shout out to AP, man. Hope the best for you, and God bless to you. But anyway, I feel like this is going to be a beatdown. And look, our defense, I'm not going to really name too many players, but I would love to see some Dallas Turner. I would love to see some Patrick Jones. I would love to see some Jonathan Grenard. I would love to see anybody on that defensive line apply that pressure. We need some sacks, man. We didn't really get to Matthew Stafford because of his quick release. This is pretty much a rookie. This is a young quarterback right here. We should be able to get to him, man. I need to see some pressure on his defensive line and our secondary and in the schemes that Brian Flores has been calling. You just got to figure out what's up with that middle of that zone. And that's all I got to say. This should be an easy dub. You know what I mean? This should be one of those games where you're like, wow, why would I even worry about this game? But it's easier said than done. Like, I'm saying all this, but at the end of the day, they're going to have to prove it. That's all I got to say for this video. Have a wonderful day. Let's go Vikings. Skol to the bowl. And one more thing. I still believe. Skol. I'm out.
Mike Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with me. Yeah. Mike Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with me. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. Let's go. I really do this. I'm a hybrid fan. I'm a stand-up man. Yeah. They be hating on the squads, but they really a fan. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. Let's go.